Dallas is far behind them at 15.
The what? The 15th?
15, yeah. They write that Philly's lineup will be bolstered by the return of Carson Wentz, while the Cowboys are a, quote, team prone to distractions. What do they mean there? While they deal with contract issues for key players, and yeah, we just mentioned a few of those names. Shannon, do you agree with these rankings?
Skip, why is it so hard? This should be an indictment on your quarterback. Hold on. Didn't they have him ranked 17? You say it's the most. It's the most valuable position. It's the most important position in all of pro sports.
Who you say? You mean the Athletic?
No. I don't say they. I said this is what you said.
Oh,
it's the most.
No, but I mean you said they had him ranked 17th.
What did he?
It was the Athletic. Yes.
Okay, he ranked 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ranked 17.
Tier 3.
Yeah,
good.
Tier 3.
Keep going.
You tell me the quarterback is the most important position. It's the most valuable. More important than a baseball player.
It is.
More important than the point guard.
Yes. Now talk about your quarterback, please.
Oh, he healthy.
Oh.
He healthy.
Okay.
And with the acquisition, they got D-Jack. They got Malik Jackson. Ooh, on the D-line, got that rotation going again. Jordan Howard, signed Miles Sanders, drafted Miles Sanders, great running back. Well, I don't know if he's great, but Penn State. Nice little one.
See.
Because remember when they went to and won the Super Bowl, they had a great 1-2 punch. Jay Ajayi and LeGarrette Blount to Winnebago. So now they're going to get back to that. Still got Zach Ertz. Ooh, got another big receiver out of Stanford, Skip. Goddard, tight end. I ain't even mentioned Alshon yet. And did I mention D-Jack? A home run hitter.
Easy.
I love what they done. And they got it right. They got it right. Your team. That's an indictment on your team, Skip. This is an indictment on your team. Because let me ask you one simple question, and I don't want to take any more time. I want to ask you one simple question. If Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback of the Cowboys, with that offensive line, with Zeke Elliott, with Amari Cooper,
we'd be in big trouble with him.
Where do you think
you mean the most overrated quarterback?
Stop doing that, Skip. All I'm saying is that every time your guy comes, why everybody sit here? Coaches and GMs, they always say this. That team is Zeke. That team Zeke. The players come out here that played against both of them. Zeke and that. It's Zeke. But why is your head so hard?
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
You know, I must say, I love this. I don't like it. I love it because I say, fly, Eagles, fly. I say the higher, the better. Just fly higher and higher with the expectations rising, soaring up into the stratosphere. I want pressure mounting and mounting and mounting, and I want disaster lurking right around the next corner because this team is the most likely to fall on its face this year.
I got the Cowboys at that.
This is how I have it right now. The Eagles are easily the most overrated NFL team, and my Cowboys have become the NFL's most underrated team, and it just astounds me, but it also makes me happy because it will only motivate my team, and it will only increase, what do you call them, expectations on those Eagles.
Which you have failed to meet for a quarter century.
I think we've won the division to the last year. So let me get this straight. I want to get this all in my head because maybe it gets cloudy for me, but I think, if memory serves, that my Cowboys beat the Eagles twice last year. Is that right?
I
think that happened.
I remember that.
And I think that my Cowboys get their all-pro center, Travis Frederick, back this year, and I think Jason Witten has come back, but maybe I missed that. I don't know.
So now Jason Witten and Travis Kelce.
I'm pretty sure we added Randall Cobb, so we upgraded in the slot over Measly.
You love Measly Beasley.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure that Dak Prescott just got a whole offseason with an Amari Cooper that he's going to get for all 16 games instead of just the final 8 games, in which my team and my quarterback went 7-1, and my quarterback had 13 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions because he finally had a #1 go-to receiver that he trusted and had real rapport with for the first time ever. And now he gets a whole offseason with Amari Cooper.
He filmed commercials.
And now I'm thinking, wait a second. The Eagles vaulted all the way to 3rd? Vaulted, and we're still at 15th. And let me get this straight.
Yeah, get it straight.
The Eagles lost the magic man, Nick Foles, who had a shrine built to him in the Eagles locker room. A shrine.
He did have a shrine.
And Chris Long felt so bad for building that shrine, he retired.
You know, okay? And so that leaves your guy, Carson Wentz, working for the first time without a net. There's no magic man to save him at the end of the year, as we've seen the last 2 years.
He Nick Melinda. We don't use it that when we on the high wire.
I don't know.
We walk the Grand Canyon without a wire, Jenny.
Do you realize what could happen if you slip?
We don't think about that.
And do you realize that your man just signed a new deal that gave him the most guaranteed money in all of the NFL? $108 million guaranteed. You want to talk about expectations?
And you know what they factored in, Skip? They mentioned it in the article, didn't it?
Wow.
All the distractions of the contract. Let me tell you why they put him at 17th. You know why? Because there are two things weighing them down. 15. Okay, middle of the pack.
Don't discount it.
Your quarterback was 17. There are two things weighing you guys down, Skip Bayless, and that's what it is. Your head coach and your quarterback. Your head coach and your quarterback is pulling you down, Skip Bayless. I wish that's the anchor. That's like you like to say, the Albert.
So I'll give you Jordan Howard. He's pretty good. Is he going to change life in Philadelphia?
We don't need to change life.
I don't know. My man, Deshaun Jackson, has he ever been a Cowboy killer? Help me out. He's played him a whole bunch of times in his career, 16 total times. He's 6-10 versus my team.
Okay.
Never really gashed him for big, had one big day. Had one 200-yard game, but that was way back in 2010.
Well, he would have had another touchdown, but he let it go on the 1-yard line. You remember that Monday night game?
That was ancient history. Ancient history. And would you believe that Deshaun Jackson has lost his last 5 games to the Dallas Cowboys? I don't know. And then it brings me back to my quarterback. Would you believe that my quarterback last year, in one game against Philly at Jerry World in the fourth quarter in overtime, he went 17 of 20 for 243 yards just in the fourth quarter in overtime with 3 touchdowns and no interceptions? Think about that, 243.
That was a long time ago.
Then if we throw in the fourth quarter of the game that he beat Carson Wentz in at Philadelphia that started the roll in the second half of the season, he was a combined 24 of 28 was Dak Prescott in the 2 fourth quarters for 331, 4 touchdowns, and no interceptions. I dare you to go find any division rival quarterback who had a better 2 fourth quarters than Dak had against the third-ranked Philadelphia Eagles. Help me out here because that is off the charts sensational. Do you realize he threw for 331 in 2 fourth quarters?
Yeah, but what about the first, second, third of those 2 games?
Who won those games?
Skip, you won, Skip.
Interesting.
I don't know what everybody can see it, but Skip, I'm telling you, guys are going. Look, DeMarcus Lawrence has shoulder surgery. He could miss the start of the season. Skip, guys are going to want their money. They just saw Allen Hurns get cut. They put the man in a situation, Skip, 1 week before training camp starts, take a pay cut or else. So Zeke Elliott says, I want my money.
You're just making me laugh because all you have, all your ammo is you got distractions because you got contract problems. Baloney, we got no contract problems.
That's what happens to the Cowboys.
They have not even started yet.
That's what happens to the Cowboys.
You've got the contract problem because they gave him 108 guaranteed. And help me out, how many playoff downs has Carson Wentz played in his life? How about 0?
And guess what?
Do you realize how tough those Philly fans are? I know I've been to a bunch of games, and Philly.
And that's the Cowboys' problem. Okay. They're not tough on the quarterback.
Oh, really?
No.
So do you realize what those Eagle fans will do the first time he throws a home interception, Carson Wentz? They'll be thinking to themselves, God.
They're like,
why did we let Foles go?
You know what they're going to say? It's like, oh, my goodness, he finally threw a pick. After 15 straight touchdowns with no interceptions, he finally gave him one.
Your man is in trouble. And just for the record, I'm going to read again what The Athletic had yesterday. A couple of quotes from anonymous. The first one's from a defensive coordinator. This is about Carson Wentz. I just don't know his ability to read it and have touch passes. I do not yet know if he has the touch and the feel to ascend. I've told you that from day one about your guy. And then the next quote comes from a coach who studied the Eagles this offseason, said, oh, he's damn good and he can run, but he does not play with a calm to him yet. I keep telling you, deer in headlights. And now he's expected to lift that team up to 3rd in the league.
No, he expected to lift him to number 1.
Okay, number 1 in the league.
Starting at 3rd. Hold on, Skip. But some of those same execs said the same thing about your quarterback in accuracy.
One said about the guy who set the all-time record for the first 3 years of his career. All-time record of 66% accuracy.
Yeah, what about all those big throws that he missed? Remember he shot Omari Cooper, had wide open. Wasn't he supposed to go to overtime? Wasn't supposed to go to overtime. You remember that, Skip?
I just remember a lot of touchdown passes.
I'm just saying, Skip, all they do is
I just remember 7-1 down
your
the
head
stretch.
coach and your quarterback is the anchor that's around your neck.
Shannon, you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
I'm just here to tell. I'm going to tell you this, and it's going to start happening Monday after Monday after Monday come September.
That old big North Dakotan.
Yeah.
Ah, Skip.
Yeah.
That old big North Dakotan.
You know what?
Big red.
He should be playing linebacker instead of quarterback. If they start him at linebacker, I'd be a little nervous.
I know you're not talking.
You know? Huh?
The guy just better than your guy. That's all it is. It's okay. It's okay.
You got trouble.
It's okay.
Mind being the underdog.
I love this because my team is going to be mission. Here we go.
Nah,
Mission
they on a mission to get that money. Dak says, pay me.
Yeah, that's all you
heard
got.
what Dak said.
Okay.
Zeke wants his money. Amari wants his money. Byron Jones wants money.
Of big contracts. Someone else got an interesting one yesterday. Zion Williamson, is he already an NBA superstar? We'll discuss all the latest next.